Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Juliette and today I prepared for you very healing yoga practice for the back pain relief. This is all-level practice and I will guide you through the modifications. Today we're practicing part 1, so please be gentle with yourself and listen to your body. We will do it together, so let's begin. Alright guys, we will begin here in our back. So let's begin by extending our both legs all the way through and take our both arms all the way behind and just give your body a good quality long stretch, so those fingertips away from your toes, good long beautiful stretch again, and then gently draw those knees all the way towards your chest and just gently press on those. And maybe if you do have a good range of motion, just lift your shoulders off the floor. You don't have to do it, but it's just an option. And then slowly extend those legs and arms all the way back, long extension, beautiful extension. And then on exhalation, let's go ahead and take our both knees together towards the chest. 13. Maybe you will be able to grab your ankles and just hold it for the few breaths through the nose in, through the nose out. Let's do it just one more time. Big reach all the way, toes away from the fingertips. Active dynamic stretch, guys. And one more time, just connect with your ankles or even lift the shoulders off the ground with me. Very good. Do not hurry up. Just breathe, guys, and give it a 1 or 2 more breaths. Beautiful. And then we're going to extend our legs back on the floor. We will begin with the right leg. So we will bend our right knee and just place your hands wherever is comfortable and press gently on that knee. Please maintain the soft neutral back on that mat. Breathe, guys. We're gonna give it a few breaths here. Soft inhalation through the nose, soft exhalation, and then see if you can lift your shoulders off the ground. Please make sure you don't lift it with your neck, right? Or if you have a neck injury, then definitely keep those shoulders on the floor. So we're lifting up from the center. We're sourcing the movement from the center always. And just a few more breaths. And then slowly release the shoulders on the floor and start to extend that leg. Now you might need to use the strap up here. If you cannot reach the foot, you can hold the calf underneath your knee, or if you can reach all the way towards that leg, then just reach with me. Just breathe. Don't force it too much for right now. Just let the leg let go of the tension. Please maintain tailbone for right now on the floor and breathe. In a few breaths, if there is a room, go ahead and bring again the shoulders off the ground. Maintain soft neck and we're lifting from the center. Help yourself by pressing on top and behind that leg and maintain that lower back really flat and neutral on the floor. Breathe, guys. We have just a couple more breaths. And then let's bring the shoulders back on the floor. We will take our right hand and grab the toes or foot or ankle wherever you can reach. We will take the left arm outside and we will lower this right leg. It doesn't have to go all the way till the floor. Just be very gentle with that back. You can also bend your knees slightly, or you can use the little yoga strap or any other extension tool, towel. Breathe, guys. We're gonna give it a few breaths. A lot of times the tension in the back comes from the tension in the hamstrings, glutes and quadriceps, especially if you're you are an athlete, if you're running a lot or just weightlifting or teaching a lot of classes through the week like I do, keep on breathing, guys. Fewer breaths, and then slowly go ahead and switch the hands. Just switch the hands and take the right arm on the floor, and we're going to start to draw our leg to the other direction. It doesn't have to go deep, just a tiny little bit towards the left. Be very mindful. You can grab the ankle, you can hold for the foot, you can use the strap. Breathe in deeply, keep on breathing. Just a couple more breaths, and then slowly bring that knee back towards the chest, towards the belly. Lift off the ground. In and out through the nose, just for a couple more breaths, and gently bring that leg back on the floor. We're going to do the same from the other side. So we will start with our left leg and just press the quadricep towards the chest or belly. Keep it for a few breaths up there. Don't hurry up to lift your shoulders off the ground, and then slowly come on up, guys, and just breathe. Make sure that you maintain soft, neutral spine on the ground. Be very gentle. Breathe, and we have a few more breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, focusing on that back, soft shoulders and spaciousness in the chest, and then slowly release the shoulders on the ground back. So you can grab your ankle, it can be the calf, you can use the strap over that foot and gently start to press right on top on that leg. Give it a few with your shoulders on the floor. Do not hurry up to take the shoulders off the ground, and if there is a room for that, if you don't have a severe neck injuries, back injuries, then go ahead and just press on that leg. Support yourself with that leg as well. Flat neutral spine on the floor, and just breathe, guys. Observe the differences right and left, working on the hamstrings here, Achilles and glutes and base of the spine, which is all interconnected. Few more breaths, and then slowly after that release that back on the floor, your shoulders back. Take your left hand and the left foot, and then bring the right arm on the floor and start to release that left leg on the left side. So make sure you don't overdo it. Try to maintain the hips leveled on your mat, and just again practice with the care and with the nurturing attitude towards your body, and the body will start to heal. We're gonna have a few more breaths here. You may close your eyes, you may keep them open. I'm gonna guide you through, so you just enjoy your practice. And with the next exhalation, slowly start to take that leg back up. We're going to switch our arms and go ahead and take the left on the floor and draw this left leg slightly more towards the right. You can use definitely strap here if you cannot reach the foot. Breathe, guys. It's challenging. This side is a little bit more challenging for me than the other, so you practicing over there with me, observe the differences too. Once we know where we have to put more attention, then we start our healing process. Let's go ahead and take that leg back and bend your knee and bring again your front of the quadricep towards your chest. You don't have to lift your shoulders, but you can if you have that available for you. Keep the neck always soft. We never lifting from that neck. And then slowly extend that leg back. Again, both arms all the way behind. Long extended spine, fingertips away from the toes. Wonderful. We're going to bend both knees right here and just press the lower back into the ground and just support ourselves behind our legs. Soft stretching and strengthening of the back. We have to keep the strong back, not just flexible but strong, so we avoid further injuries. Breathe, guys, through the nose in and through the nose out. Just a couple more breaths. Of course, if that's close to impossible, just tap the toes on the floor or put your both feet on the ground. And now slowly release, relax, restore. So press your both heels into the floor and gently lift those hips. Soft bridge. Please connect on your glutes. Make sure that the legs are strong and supportive. Keep the abdominal wall also strong, so that supports your back. Let's release our arms on the ground. Make sure that you don't transfer the weight on your neck. Keep it on the shoulders, bouncing between the shoulder blades. And breathe. Strong abdominal wall, starting from center. Strong legs, guys, and support that spine. Breathe. And we slowly, vertebra by vertebra, will release the back on the floor. Bend your knees and give those knees or ankles good quality hug. We're gonna do another bridge together, very gentle one. So set your feet, hips width apart again. Press the heels nicely. Support yourself with your arms and bring the hips up with me. Connect through the glutes, one of the biggest muscles in the body, very strong. And keep your hands on the floor, strong active arms, no weight on your neck, and just support. Strong abdominal wall and strong soft back. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Breathe with me for the few more breaths. Great job. Let's slowly, gently articulate the back on your mat, and bring your both knees again towards the heart, towards the belly, wherever you can reach. Grab the ankles, grab the knees, and set your feet back, guys, on the floor. Now we will take our right ankle on top on the left knee. So now if that's already a lot, just keep it right there and maybe come, hold it, support it, take that back on the floor, or come with me. We're going to lift our left leg off the floor and take the right hand underneath inside and just bind with the left leg. So be very mindful. Lift again from the center, active center, and then breathe. Infuse the movement with the breath. Make sure nothing is hurting in your back, and definitely if you need extra cushion, blanket, or extra soft mat underneath that back, do that. Breathe, guys. In through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to release our shoulders and hold it for the few more breaths up here. Eye of the needle. Keep on breathing, guys. Beautiful. Slowly release that left on the floor. Release your both feet on the ground if it feels right, or stay with me. We're going for one more bridge. So activate that left heel and just open it up. Very good. Keep the glutes active, keep the abdominal wall active, and stay with me. Maybe close your eyes and just focus inside. Focus inside that body. Again, everything we need, we already have within. Slowly release that lower back on the floor, and we're going to switch the legs. So we're going to take our left ankle right on top on the right, so you can just softly support yourself and lift. If you have severe back injuries, make sure that you maintain the soft neck, don't strain it, or take your arms underneath and bind with the right, and just support yourself with your breathing, guys. Keep on breathing in through the nose and out through that nose as well. Very good. We just have a few more breaths here. Few more breaths. Be very, very careful. Here is awareness about that back, what's happening when you're practicing. Slowly release the shoulders on the floor, and we're going to hold it for a few more breaths here. Just a few more breaths. Close your eyes and just enjoy that gentle stretch for that back and for the legs, which is always interconnected. All the body parts are separate, but they interconnected with each other, health-wise. So slowly release this right foot on the floor. Support yourself. If you need to release both feet for that bridge, do that, or come up with me. Activate the glutes. Strong back. We never hold the asana just with one body part, right? We activate each and every cell of the body, each and every muscle, each and every joint, and then the asana becomes truly effortless and healing. Put energy, put awareness in that body. Be present in your practice. Observe where you need more help, and slowly release. Start to release the back on the floor, and bring your both feet together to the bound ankle or Baddha Konasana, and roll that navel in. Put the belly slightly in, closer to the spine, and just support yourself up there at the base of your neck, or bring the hands inside the inner thighs. But both variations, guys, make sure that the lower back right now grounded, right? And just breathe. Observe the breathing. And again, if you have to support that neck, you can definitely support it up here. Through the nose in, through the nose out. Stay strong, guys. And just few more healing breaths. And slowly release that back on the floor. Again, bring those knees back towards the chest. Close your eyes and give them a good quality hug. Very good, guys. We're gonna make a transfer towards the sitting position. So we're ready to practice seated forward fold, which is very, very healing. I'm gonna show you a few modifications if you have the back injuries or you're just not ready. So I have that little band for you. So I have this little band today. This is a fitness band, but we can use it on our feet in the case when we cannot reach. It also can be a towel, so it doesn't have to be this loop band, but it's happened to be that I found it handy today. So what I don't want you to do, I don't want you to try to fall forward with your forehead. So use some extension to reach those feet, and that way you can maintain the pressure on that spine. And once your back lets go, you can go lower. Another variation of the using the tools, you can use the blocks. So you can use your blocks and just release your elbows on top on those blocks and just support yourself up there. Once the back lets go, you turn them a little bit lower, and then here you go, you let your spine to adjust again. So this is the tools. Please, guys, use the tools. That's very, very helpful to expand your practice. If nothing truly helps, then you can bend your knees and practice your caterpillar pose. Instead, seated forward fold. If you're going with me fully, then we're going to reach up. So now you know your modifications, and just fold forward with me. Give it a few quality, healing, nurturing breaths. Do not hurry up. If you need a few times to come back up, find a new form and then dive again. I'm gonna hold it just a few quality breaths, 5, 6, maybe a little bit longer, depend how fast or how slow you are breathing. Don't overdo, don't count the seconds. I'm gonna guide you through. You just enjoy again your practice. Just try to connect with yourself. A lot of things, they start within, and flexibility starts from allowing ourselves to become healthier. Keep on breathing. we have just few more quality breaths. Also, if you're very flexible in your hips and your hamstrings and your back allow you, there is actually more advanced modification. You can use that block to extend the length of your legs. And let's spend just a couple more healing breaths here. Very good, guys. Come on up. And we will bring our right leg up here. So if you cannot bring very close, just put it slightly farther away. Take your right inside, and we're just going to give our back a little half spinal twist. So very gentle one. Align. So make sure the shoulder is above the hips, right? You support yourself nicely. You lengthen in that back all the way through, and just soft rotation, which starts in the hips. Very gentle one. Breathe, guys. Very good. And then we're going to take the same right leg, take it gently across a little bit or fully. When we cover our left knee, we're going to reach up and we're going to send the head to the knee or chest to the knee. Again, be very mindful. You can use your blocks. Remember, you can use a little strap or towel you have. So we just go ahead and just dive for it. Soft, neutral spine. We're just gonna give it a few healing breathing cycles. Sometimes we have that back pain for no reason, guys, and sometimes we just overload our body, stress too much, or just pull that simple muscle. But if you have a lot of challenges with the back, definitely come back to this practice, and especially seated forward bends and little spinal twists are very, very healing for the spine. Come on back up, and we're going to switch the legs. Let's take the left. It doesn't have to be super close. Maintain the tall, neutral spine. And we're going to take the left inside the left and look all the way back the right shoulder. Very good. Just maintain that tall spine, long extended back. Make sure everything is comfortable, creating more space in between your vertebrae, and just keep on breathing, guys. Maybe even close your eyes. Through the nose in and through the nose out. And just a couple more. Very good. So gently return back and just a tiny little step over, or carry this left all the way across the right. Make sure you still anchored with the both seat bones. Use the blocks, use the strap to reach as I showed you, and reach all the way forward to the forward fold. Keep on breathing, guys. Close your eyes. Don't worry about the depths of the asana. Just start to connect with yourself, connect with your body, mind, body, and true self or the soul. It's a one. Sometimes we just lose that precious connection. Once we acquire it back, the quality of life rising right away. So keep on breathing here. Just be there. It doesn't have to be super hard, right? If your asana taking you off and you constantly counting the seconds, that's not the right place to be. So it has to be somehow comfortable. Maybe still challenging, but comfortable. Come on up, guys, and take your both legs and extend them again. We're going to finalize our practice with second one more time seated forward fold. Again, you can practice the caterpillar one. You can go ahead and bend your knees. You can use the blocks and just fold forward. Breathe in through the nose, preparation, and exhalation, release, restore, relax. Our back requires retention, just like everything else. Just like we flossing our teeth, we have to floss our back every single day in order to keep it healthy. So let's go ahead and bring our both feet underneath and reach all the way up with me. Big reach, open out the heart, guys, lengthening that spine, and then bring both of those hands up front of your heart. Close your eyes and bring more love, more gratitude, more kindness inside that heart. We expand through the gratitude. Smile with your heart and flow through the rest of this day with a true joy. Namaste. Wonderful job, everybody. We just completed healing practice for our back. This was the part 1. So please come back to this practice often so your back will feel amazing. Come back soon and we will practice again together.